Rarely is the question asked, is our children learning? And find out that the literacy level of our children are appalling. Why don't you volunteer? Why don't you help mentor a child how to read? And you're working hard to put food on your family.
I think we ought to raise the age at which juveniles can have a gun.
Families is where our nation finds hope, where wings take dream.
What you can do to help is you can love a neighbor just like you'd like to be loved yourself.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
Poor people aren't necessarily killers. Just because you happen to be not rich doesn't mean you're willing to kill.
It's your money. You paid for it.
In my State of the Union, or my speech to the nation, whatever you want to call it, I asked Americans to give 4,000 hours over the rest of your life of service to America. That's what I asked. I said 4,000 hours. That's not good enough for America. 10th is 10 spots too low.
Can't living with the bill means it won't become law.
The legislature's job is to write law. It's the executive branch job to interpret law. Because they want the federal government controlling the Social Security like it's some kind of federal program.
Well, I understand that the unrest in the Middle East creates unrest throughout the region.
You see, free nations are peaceful nations. Free nations don't attack each other. Free nations don't develop weapons of mass destruction.
For a century and a half now, America and Japan have formed one of the great and enduring alliances of modern times.
Africa is a nation that suffers from incredible disease. I think war is a dangerous place.
It'll take time to restore chaos. One of history's worst tyrants. And in so doing, we not only freed the American people, we made our own people more secure.
Not one doubt in my mind that we will fail.
I didn't realize I had dyslexia.
Tariffs and barriers everywhere are torn down.
In order for us to get the framework, the groundwork, not framework, the groundwork to discuss a framework for peace, to lay the...
All right, Karen is with us, a West Texas girl, just like me.
He can't take the high horse and then claim the low road.
That this Thursday, ticket counters and airplanes will fly out of Ronald Reagan Airport. I think if you know what you believe, it makes it a lot easier to answer questions. I can't answer your question.